Donald Trump's hand-picked candidate to challenge Georgia's Republican incumbent Governor Brian Kemp, a man by the name of David Perdue, used to be a U.S. Senator until a little over a year ago when he got his butt kicked in that Senate runoff along with Kelly Loeffler, getting booted out of the Senate, replaced by two Democrats. But either way, Donald Trump looked at this loser and said, "Hey, I lost my election too. Let's be best buddies." That's not actually what he said, but the sentiment is there, right? So Donald Trump picked David Perdue to run against Brian Kemp. And the reason Donald Trump does not want Brian Kemp in office anymore, obviously because Brian Kemp would not overturn Georgia's election results and give the state to Donald Trump. Other than that, Kemp has been a very loyal Republican. They have enacted one of the most suppressive voting bills in the country last year to try to hang on to their Republican majority in the House or in the State House. And now Perdue threatens all of that, which is why Republicans in the state aren't getting behind David Perdue. Even with a glowing endorsement from former President Donald Trump, David Perdue's campaign is already failing. He isn't even able to raise half the money that Brian Kemp has raised. Even Herschel Walker, who's running for Senate in Georgia, who has also been endorsed by Donald Trump, he won't even come out and endorse David Perdue. And according to recent reports, Republicans, high-ranking Republicans in the state, they don't want to leave and go work for Perdue. They don't want to back his campaign. The donors don't want to give him money. And the reason is very simple. Georgia right now is on a precipice. And we saw this in the 2020 elections. You lost 2 Republican Senate seats to Democrats. You lost the presidential election to a Democrat. Georgia technically is a blue state right now with 2 Democratic senators. And Stacey Abrams in 2018, when she ran against Brian Kemp, almost beat him. Had it not been for Kemp, who was then the Secretary of State, purging a bunch of voters before the election, Stacey Abrams would be the governor of Georgia right now, 100%. And she's running again. And she's got a big coalition behind her, and she does have national name recognition. And she is, unlike Brian Kemp, actually been helping people in the state of Georgia get registered to vote. So the Republicans in Georgia understand that this is going to be a tough fight against Stacey Abrams. They've already lost so much. They can't afford to lose it to Stacey Abrams, and that is why these Republicans in the state are not willing to set up a big, expensive primary fight between David Perdue and Brian Kemp. They want to leave it to the incumbent, go with the incumbency advantage, which, yes, does exist. And so Trump's hand-picked candidate is going to all be for naught. He's going to be just another person on the long list of growing candidates that lost their races after getting endorsed by Donald Trump. We're going to see a lot of that this year. And it's going to further hurt Donald Trump's already pathetic record of endorsing losers. But again, my prediction, David Perdue is about to be the next loser to get added to that list for Donald Trump.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.